Hello and welcome or welcome back. We're doing more getting cheered up today. Today we are going to use animals and dragons to cheer us up. The first thing I want to do is clear our energy with sound. So I'm just going to use my sound bowl. Beautiful. Allow that sound to begin clearing up any dissonant energy within your energy field. Okay, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you click on this reading is right for you. Today we are exploring getting cheered up with animals and dragons. We have 3 piles for you today. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I have not seen any of these cards yet. It's going to be very exciting. So I want you to just relax. Look at the piles, use your intuition, and choose the pile or piles that are meant for you. The timestamps will be in the video description, and I will see you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. This is your reading, Animal Spirits and Dragon Spirits, and getting you cheered up. So let's start looking at your cards. Gorgeous. Okay. Where to begin? It's interesting, you got both the deer and the gazelle. Okay. I believe these go in this order for you. Okay. Pile 1. You have some synchronicities going on for sure, but you do have a couple opposing energies going on. This opposition is maybe why you're here watching a reading to get cheered up. But let's take a closer look. We do see a transformation is at hand with this butterfly and rebirth card. Butterfly rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. So you may be in a challenging part of your journey right now that feels a little bit harder to love than some of the other parts of the journey. But this part of your journey is just as valuable as all the other parts. I do see with the sow here, you are being called to act generously when possible or applicable for you. And giving generously reminds us that the universe and Mother Earth gives generously to us. This is from the Druid Animal deck. This sow card remembers that as we give, we receive. That Mother Earth nurtures and takes care of us. And as we give generously, we affirm that within ourselves. You do also have the deer card, which speaks of a nurturing, comforting, feminine energy, regardless of whether you're feminine or masculine, regardless of gender. I do want to point out for you, pile 1, one source of discomfort for you in this moment. And that is depicted both in the mouse, lizard, and gazelle cards. Both the lizard and gazelle spirit animal energies talk about being so perceptive that you're beginning to be overwhelmed, or you are overwhelmed. The mouse card also talks about being focused on tiny details. So, pile 1, I see you as being someone who is incredibly perceptive to sounds, to sights. You may have periods of overstimulation, and that may be going on for you right now. And not just physical sights and sounds, but also you may have psychic awareness, a higher awareness that either is open or is going to open or is in the process of opening. We're going to see that when we get into your dragons. But your perception is at such a heightened state right now that you're very easily overstimulated. Some advice for the mouse card: that over-focusing on details to the point where things are not changing because you're so over-focused, over managing the details, is that if there is something in your life that's particularly troubling you right now, and that you've been thinking and thinking over and over, it's time to give that a mini break. It's time to step away and enjoy yourself. We're going to get into more ideas again with the dragons. The dragons are going to be very transformative for you. But I do want to touch on this aspect first. There's a need to quiet your environment in all ways. And whatever you like to do that, if you like to enjoy nature, if you like to do self-care, if you like to put on headphones and kind of block out the world a little bit, if you like to go inward and meditate, those are all possibilities. We're going to see aspects suggesting different ways for you to be creative later in your reading. But there is a need for you to calm the amount of stimulation that's coming into you right now. And even as I'm speaking, I'm feeling inwardly myself calming, and I'm trying to offer that energy to you. Calming, still energy, quiet, peaceful energy. There may be a need to withdraw from noise, hustle and bustle, over movement, over trying, over giving, overstimulation, quiet and calm. And I believe that's why this deer energy is coming in for you, as well as the sow. This nurturing, caring energy coming in. The sow card reminding you that Mother Nature is here to support you and to give to you generously. That you are able to receive calm, compassion, nurturing energy. We have the vulture card coming in. The vulture can be a very misunderstood bird. I live in an area, if you've heard me talk in my other readings, I live in an area where there's a lot of wildlife, which I love. It's wonderful for me. That is one of the things I love most about where I live. And there are many vultures around here. And they are very misunderstood. They're actually quite beautiful. I might be the only person in the world who thinks that, but I do see them as absolutely beautiful. The vultures, both in the physical world and in the spiritual world, are cleaners. They are cleansing. They do some of the dirty work that other animal energies don't want to do. This is not out of any type of malice or evilness or dirtiness. If anything, they keep everything clean. They are an important part of the Earth's natural cycle. This vulture is coming in to remove any toxic energies that have come into your environment. Allow your energies to be cleaned, to be cleansed. Allow those energies to be removed. The Crow is coming in with enhanced psychic awareness for you, Pile 1. You do have cards, a lot of cards, that show this increased psychic awareness growing within you. You may already be aware of it. If not, and if you feel called to, at this time you can open yourself up to that. But do so from a very calm, loving place. Your urge to be nurtured and cared for before you allow this in. Because right now you just have that overstimulation going on. That need for calmness. That need for peace. We're going to come up here. Actually, I don't know which card to do first. Okay, I'll talk about both of them, and then we'll see if there's a calling, which to work with first. But you have two dragon energies here. Expression and dormant aspects. Expression talks about tuning into your creative side. Any action that is creative. Immediately, what I heard was cooking. So some of you here in Pile 1, you may enjoy cooking or creating new recipes. But more traditionally, this is a call to do activities such as painting, singing, playing instruments, drawing, writing, but anything that is creative or anything that is done in a creative way. You don't have to limit yourself to what is traditionally thought of as creative. Whatever you feel inspired to do, to create, you are called to explore that right now. That is probably a great way for you to use some of this overstimulation and how to direct some of that energy by creating. With this transformation card, this is, I know we already touched on it, but this is also a card that's telling you you have these new higher gifts coming in. And that is a large part of this transformation. You may feel them being activated. You may feel a new gift or a new awareness being activated. And that may be why the outside world is just feeling like a bit too much right now. Because your higher self, your psychic awareness, your cosmic consciousness is trying to activate something new for you right now. And it's trying to put all its energy into that. So this your physical surroundings, your physical awareness, you don't want to, it's causing you to not want to focus on that right now because it's interrupting this transformation that you're going through. And we can't always just shut our physical world out. We still need to be, for the most part, most of the time, aware of our physical surroundings. But because you have this new gift coming in, the physical surroundings are getting to be just a bit too much. So this dormant aspect card, you have this violet dragon energy coming to welcome you right now, Pile 1. This card tells you that there is a specific gift within you right now that's being activated. You can help this activation process by going inward and mentally and emotionally in a way that works well for you. Invite this violet dragon into your energy. You can talk to this dragon. You can ask the violet dragon to make you aware of this gift that's coming in. Becoming consciously aware of it will help bring this in faster and with more ease. You will also be able to identify and pinpoint exactly which gift is arising for you right now. And then this card calls for you to do an activity. Once you have recognized, maybe you already know. I feel like some of you already have an idea or you know, maybe you're doubting it. But go within and get clear on this gift that's coming in for you. Ask the violet dragon to burn away any blocks or restrictions surrounding this gift. It will be a bright, luminous, violet flame that just like this vulture, look, I just realized, if you can see, this vulture card around the edges is purple, is a violet color, just like this dragon. So this vulture is cleaning and clearing away the blocks to this new gift coming in for you. Ask the violet dragon to burn away the blocks and restrictions surrounding this gift, allowing it to come in a natural, easy way to be expressed within your life. And that pile 1 will go a large way into cheering up, because this situation, this being overwhelmed, this overstimulation within your 3D physical world will start to ease up, because your higher self and your psychic awareness will have now focused and helped birth this new gift for you. And once that transformation and transition is complete, you will have an inner sense of more peace, more calmness, as well as this new gift to explore. So this is actually a wonderful time for you. It may feel very difficult in the moment because you have a lot going on inwardly. So everything that's going on outwardly feels like it's too much. This is a temporary situation. This is a birthing process, a rebirth. This is a birthing process of something new. Birthing processes are often somewhat painful. So that's what you're going through, pile 1. It may not feel like it, but this is actually a beautiful, incredible thing coming in, and I'm very excited for you. If you feel called to and feel safe to, I would love a comment if you know what's coming in for you, or any confirmations of this reading. If you'd like to claim this new gift coming in, drop a heart in the comments. Hit the like button so that I know you like this video, and subscribe so that you're notified of future readings. Pile 1, thank you so much for letting me be your reader today. I can't wait to see you next time. Welcome, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see how we can get you cheered up. I'm going to switch these. Just getting your card order. Okay. We have some really good cards. Okay. Okay, pile 2. Let's take a closer look. We have the dragon cards of silence and shadows. We have the druid animal card of the hind. We have the horse. And we also have buffalo, fox, oyster, whale, hyena, and phoenix. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on for you, pile 2. It looks like there's kind of a lot. Okay. Let's start over here with buffalo and fox energies. Pile 2, I see some of your very great qualities that you have here. Okay. You have some recurring themes going on. Okay, I will get into the specific cards, but overall, one recurring theme is that it's time for you to reconnect with spirit, and there's a little bit of shadow work to be done for you, pile 2. I also see that in some ways you're doubting yourself or not giving yourself enough credit. You may be downplaying your gifts or your good qualities, pile 2. I'm hearing everyone can see them but you. And I think you completely see all of your beautiful qualities. But I think that part of you doubts them or downplays them or discounts them and doesn't recognize how rare, unique, and special you are. And you're not letting that shine through to your consciousness. Maybe you're not being very nice to yourself. Have you been speaking kindly to yourself, pile 2? Remember that we are our own best cheerleaders. And pile 2, I'm not sure that you are giving yourself the credit that you deserve. I feel that you really deserve to be cheered on and appreciated. You have some wonderful qualities. You have a lot going on for you. Okay, but let me let the cards speak. With the Buffalo, I see that you are stable, sure and steady. You may not recognize this, or you might be comparing yourself to what you think others are, and you don't recognize this steadfast, stable energy you have within you. You may be doubting your connection to the divine, but it is very real. You have the unique gift of remaining very grounded and stable as you explore higher realms. With this Fox card, we see that you are very adaptable. You are very quick-witted. You learn very easily. You can pick things up very quickly. It speaks of a very high intelligence, pile 2. I know I've talked about this in at least one other video, but when foxes walk or trot, it's the most unique and specific sound of all animals. When you hear a fox walking, you know it's a fox immediately. If you know that sound is a fox, you'll recognize it immediately, because the sound of them walking is incredibly unique. And I feel that you have something very unique within you, pile 2, and you don't recognize how unique and beautiful it is. You think it's just average. You think it's just, oh, that's just the sound of me walking. When in reality, it's absolutely beautiful and unique to you, and deserves to be acknowledged and cherished and presented to the world when you're ready. I do see here, pile 2, that you have, this probably goes along with the learning, with you perhaps love of learning, or just learn quickly. Whether you enjoy it or not, you learn very quickly. But you have this deep, innate desire to delve deeply into subjects, and in particularly spiritual subjects. And you may have been denying yourself the time to explore that within you. You may have been denying your inner desire to delve deeply into spiritual topics. You may be telling yourself, oh no, I couldn't do that, or I wouldn't be good at that. Or again, you may be comparing yourself to others. But the truth is that the universe needs you to be you exactly as how you are. The universe needs you to show up in your life, to pursue your passions and desires, not worrying about what other people will think, not worrying about if you're good enough, but simply pursuing your passions and desires because you desire them. And not only will it be good enough, but it will be something, it will be a unique gift to the world that you have to offer by doing this. Because nobody in this world can show up the way you can show up. That's why you're here. You're here because the world specifically needs you. And I'm talking to you, the person who is hearing my voice right now, the person who is watching this video. The universe needs you to show up as you. We need you. The world needs you right now. The world needs you to acknowledge your gifts fully, to give yourself credit for all the special and unique gifts that you have, for you to recognize and acknowledge them. If that's too much right now, it's enough to say that you know that they're there, and you'll express them when you're ready. That will open the door to you fully understanding and realizing how unique your gifts are, and how much the universe needs you specifically to do the work that you feel called and desired to do. Pile 2, you may have a bit of a mask on. You may not be presenting your true feelings to the world and to those around you at this moment. You may be plastering a smile onto your face and going about your day, when inside you may be feeling a little bit low at times. You may be covering things up with humor, and that's okay. That's a coping mechanism. I don't mean it's okay to feel that way. I mean, don't be hard on yourself if you're doing that right now. It's to help you just get through a tough time. It may be beneficial to reach out to a trusted friend or someone caring and nurturing if you feel the need to speak with somebody. Spirit also urges you to reach out in perhaps meditation if you feel called to that practice, to feel the love that Spirit and the Divine has to offer you. Pile 2, I do see you going through a transformation. You're ready. If you have not begun this transformation, you are ready to begin. If you feel called to, if you would like to, it's always your choice. It is always your choice. But this opportunity is ready for you now. It's here for you right now. With this hind card, that's what this talks about. The hind comes to us from the Druid Animal Oracle, from the fairy realm. The hind calls to us to explore the spiritual realm. This is an offering from the Divine, asking you to pay attention to it, asking you to go within. The Silence card is a card, I'm going to pick it up so you can see it better, is a card of going within and finding silence within. This pink dragon holds an hourglass, and this card talks about entering into a silent place where there is no time. Right now you may feel rushed, or that there's a need to hurry, or that for some reason you feel like you're running out of time in your life. This pink dragon invites you to a stillness within yourself. It offers you the desert as a place of stillness, a place of emptiness, where you can go free of outside struggle, outside demands on you. A place where there are no things and no time for you to be with yourself, acknowledge yourself, and begin communing with the Divine, much as this hind card is calling you to do. Oh, look at this. I haven't even read this yet. Pile 2. Horse freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams, which is beautiful. I feel that you are being urged by Spirit to follow your desires, to acknowledge yourself, to acknowledge that you have a greater purpose, to acknowledge your unique amount of stamina and strength that you have within you. You may have gone through some really challenging things in your life, and you have had the stamina and strength to overcome all of them. You are free because you are so strong that you can overcome anything. Nothing is holding you down for long, Pile 2. With the Shadows card, the Shadows are a very dark dragon, but they also have, it's said, that they have the highest amount of love vibration within their hearts. You have a shadow dragon here offering you its energy. This shadow dragon can sit with you in stillness. If you allow it to, it can enter into the wounded parts of you, Pile 2. It can sit with those wounds and it can help you transform them. It's right on top of this Phoenix card. You have cards of transformation. You have cards of spiritual deepening, spiritual awakening. This shadow card offers you the process of going within, becoming still, recognizing wounds that needs to be healed, and seeing them without any type of defensiveness. Seeing the wounds with just love and acceptance, and calling in this dark dragon to help you transform those wounds, to help you offer love to those wounds so that they may be healed and transformed. And once they are transformed, you are going to have an even greater sense of freedom. Not just the knowledge of freedom, but it will be transformed into the wisdom of freedom, and you will be able to have freedom within your everyday actions. You won't have to consciously think about freedom anymore. You will simply be free. You will be free from those wounds, free from the way those wounds held you back in the past. That will not be your future. Instead, you will have a future of freedom, a future where you freely acknowledge your gifts, the gifts within you and the gifts that you offer the world, the unique gifts that you have that the world so desperately needs. Pile 2, thank you so much. This is beautiful. This does not look like a very easy reading, but it does look like a very rewarding one. So I offer you so much support, encouragement, and hopefully comfort and understanding during this time for you. Thank you so much for letting me be your reader. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please comment below if you feel called to, and let me know that this reading resonated for you. And subscribe so that you're notified of future readings. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. Welcome, Pile 3. Your reading is ready for you. These are the cards that you chose. We're going to take a look at them. We're going to get you cheered up. So we have animal and dragon cards. Beautiful. I love the hope card. We have raccoon and we have owl. Okay. We have animals. The black egg, the moth, the lamb, scorpion, frog, and peacock. Okay. So beginning to get a bit of a picture for you here, Pile 3. Okay, where to start? Pile 3, you are being called to a path of authenticity, I see. You do have a transformation to go through. And there are potential hurts that you're feeling at this moment. Okay, you will be able to overcome this. Let's get into the details here. You are overcoming some hurts. You are transforming some aspects of yourself, and you are realigning your path towards authenticity. So we have the Scorpion card here. The Scorpion card can sometimes be a hurt energy, an energy of being in a painful situation or feeling unexpressed pain. There may be a conversation you need to have with another where your true feelings about something that happened, something that went down, you may need to express your true feelings to another. That there may be a situation for you that is, as of yet, unresolved or unhealed, that could be causing you some pain. So if that is true for you, you're going to be led in a way to do that is both authentic and appropriate and right for you. We do have the Lamb card here, which is a card of using patience and compassion. You may be called to use those qualities for yourself, certainly, and potentially for another as well. The Lamb card can also talk about receiving messages, unexpected messages. I feel that if you do have a conversation that you need to have with somebody, if you are able to present your feelings in an authentic, patient, and compassionate way, you may very well be pleasantly surprised at the response that you get. That this situation, there is a potential for healing. Healing the situation and healing for yourself. Okay, let's see what else we have. The Peacock card does talk about being able to assimilate experiences. So this is a card that offers you the energy of, regardless of external events, you have the capacity to understand and transform them on an inward level. So you'll be able to have understanding about experiences in a way that is very enlightening for you, that creates wisdom within you, that allows you to move forward. The Frog card denotes that it's a reminder that you may need regular cleansing, especially on a spiritual or emotional or both, on those levels. That you do not clear yourself emotionally just once and then that's it, you're cleared. That it's an ongoing process. That as we move through the experiences of life, that cleansing our energies, emotions, is something that we do on a regular basis as part of our healthcare journey. So it's a reminder for you to regularly cleanse and clear your energy. The Moth card can be a card signifying that you may be feeling it's hard to focus on one thing all the way to completion. That as soon as the next thing comes along, it's hard for you to remain focused and complete your other goals that you already have going on. So it's a call to examine the discipline that you utilize in your life in order to finish projects. And the Black Egg here. The Black Egg is a card of truthfulness. We're going to get into, with the top portion of your reading, into the need for truth and authenticity from yourself and using that as a way of life. And the Black Egg card here is the first indication that you are being called to this path, to a path of truth, to a path of inner truth, and to a path of expressing that truth. With the Owl card here, we see that you have the unique ability, as well as an owl spirit ally, to turn any disadvantage into an advantage. The owl is a bird that hunts at twilight and in the dark, and it uses its ears to hear, as well as its piercing eyes to see. It has transformed difficult situations into advantages, and you are able to do that as well. You are also able to call upon owl energy to assist in that process if needed. This owl card also offers you the opportunity to open yourself up to clairvoyance, to clear seeing, perhaps having visions, or seeing the truth in an image or visualization. So if that is something that you haven't explored for yourself before, but you are interested, having the owl card show up in this reading for you today is an opportunity to explore that topic if you would like. We have Raccoon Inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So this talks about bringing your authenticity forward, about truthfulness, a card of truthfulness, a card of the path of authenticity, of showing the world who you truly are and acting within the world in that way. You do have a butterfly in your card of transformation, transforming your journey into something that is very truthful, that honors who you are in all ways. And that is also talked about, avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. It also talks about ingenuity, which is similar to this owl energy, turning disadvantages into advantages, being an almost genius-like aspect to finding solutions to your problems or issues. We have 2 dragon cards for you. We have Hope and we have Path. The Hope card, the card of Hope, speaks that this is the creator of the dragon deck, Hope. And her personal dragon is the black dragon. And that the black dragon is one of the most powerful and most loving dragons within the deck. This card tells you, Pile 3, this card acknowledges you as a fellow dragon rider, someone of great power. This card also asks you the question, where is your soul's path? Where are you on your soul's journey? Which I find amazing, because the other card that you have here is literally the card of the path. This card offers you 2 dragons, the violet and the green. The pink violet dragon here, this is a dragon of self-love and compassion, while the green dragon is the dragon of truth. And this card asks you to go along your soul's path with self-love and truth. So you have a very high calling within your reading today to move forward with authenticity. And it starts all the way at the beginning, where you're urged to tell somebody, have a compassionate conversation with somebody, compassionate and patient conversation with somebody about how you are truly feeling, because there is a hurt, a wound, a pain here that has not been resolved. So your entire reading is about getting clear within yourself from a very compassionate, loving place. Very compassionate, loving, very truthful, authentic place. And sharing that in all ways within your world, with emphasis on places, experiences, and people where there are wounds or hurts. And do that in the way that's right for you. Not every situation is ready to have a conversation. So, Pile 3, you have to use your own discernment if that situation is ready to have a physical conversation, or if that's something that you only do inwardly for you. Each situation is different. So I call upon you to use your discernment in the right way to approach the situation and speak your truth, but get your truth out there, even if it's writing a letter that you never send. But in some way, expressing your truth is very important. And also the reminder to regularly clear your energy, that's not a one-time process. It's a regular, ongoing process. And to begin following your true soul's path. So Pile 3, this was the reading of what you need to hear right now for cheering up. If you found this reading helpful or insightful, please hit the like button and comment below so that I know this reading resonated for you. Please also subscribe to become notified of future readings. And I want to thank you so much for allowing me to be your reader today. It was truly an honor for me. And I'm very blessed to be here. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.